Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this reading and see what your angels and your spirit guides have to say about this time frame. So I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also going to be your totem animals for this time. If you come across these animals in the wild or an image of these animals, this is your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, Virgo, and saying, remember this message. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have the bat spirit, which says a rebirth is assured. And then we have the lizard, there we go, spirit, dream the world into being, which is my absolute favorite spirit animal card. So you're reborn as you dream your world into being, and that is breathtaking. Now let's go to your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have determination, which is the solar plexus chakra, and then we have visualization, which is the third eye chakra. So you are determined to see the life that you visualize come into play. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, June 1st to the 15th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So at the heart of everything, we have the Three of Cups, okay? Crowned by the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Then we have the High Priestess, which is my favorite card in every single deck. And then we have the Devil, which is a Capricorn energy, a time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. You have the Ten of Cups, which is, and they all live happily ever after. So that is absolutely beautiful. Then we have the Seven of Wands. You've had to fight for that. And the Seven of Swords. There's something here where you have created the world that you want, but you're still fighting for it. The Five of Cups. The Hermit, Virgo energy. This is you right here. And the Nine of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You've been through terrible heartbreak. Like, absolutely, positively, people that you have thought that you could trust, that would have your back, they've had knives to it. That's just how I read the Three of Cups. I read it that way for myself. I read it that way for everybody. So with the Three of Cups right here, right across from you, crowned by a fire sign energy, it's connected to the High Priestess, to the way that you see things, but it's also connected to a Capricorn, to fighting, to a sense of truth or what you thought was truth, being questioned. So here, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. This is a very heavy time for you. You doubt that you can have what you love. You do. The Ten of Cups is, and they all live happily ever after. The Nine of Swords is nightmares. So here, it's like, can I? Can I have what I want? And then with the Devil card, it's a Capricorn energy, but it's also addictions. It's also, hurts and pains and disappointments and what we feel chained to coming into the situation. So you're going to have to get real honest with yourself, Virgo, kind of real quickly, because there is something that you want, but there is something really heavy holding you back. And you need to see the light that you have shining brightly, or else you feel as if it's all a farce. You're like, what is it for? And it is for your happiness. It is for your power. It is for your understanding. And that's why you are being reborn, because you are conquering the doubts and the fears, and you are embracing what you love. So the Bat Spirit says a rebirth is assured. You are reborn into that happiness, into that new cycle. You have to dream the world into being. See what it is that you visualize, all right? See what it is that you want. And have the determination to see that visualization become your life, become your power, become your beauty. Because with the third eye chakra and the solar plexus chakra, I mean, you're determined. You feel like you're swimming upstream. You feel like what you love, what you want, has cost you tremendously, all right? And it can be your dreams, okay? It can be what you desire your life to be. I mean, I guess what that would be your dreams. But there's a sense here of determinedly swimming upstream, swimming to your goals. And it's the emotions that get you, because you are such a caring person. You have that capacity, Virgo, to give your heart to it all. And when you give your heart, you give it fully. All right? So here with the Three of Cups, you've been betrayed. You have. It's heartbreak, it's pain, it's disappointment. It's linked to a fire sign energy and to a Capricorn energy here. And you're wondering, and it's linked to yourself. You're wondering if you can move forward, if you can trust yourself, if you can trust those around you, what you're passionate for, what you desire, what you're creating. And you're putting a lot on your shoulders. Stop. Stop and step back. Because you're not in control of it. You're not. It's like these are the lessons the world has for you. And these are things that are out of the realms of your control. It doesn't mean that you sit back lackadaisically and say, well, I can't control it, so that's fine. It means that you look at things and you say, I am not in control of this person's actions. I am not in control of having trusted, in giving my heart to have trusted. This could be a parent, this could be a teacher, this could be, a partner. You gave your heart and you trusted, and you were betrayed. And so there's a part of you that's going to be like, I'm never going to trust again. That's not in you, Virgo. That's not you. You are the guiding light within. If you ignore that light, you will be pulled under, right? So you have to see it. You do. It's a part of your being. You have to see that light within. You are so terribly introspective. You are so terribly contemplative that if you do not, sit there and think about things and ruminate about things and have this open dialogue with your angels, you might think that's absolutely silly. But it is going to be a way that you connect with the spiritual, where you connect with that light within you and you let it shine. After heartbreak, after pain, after disappointment. Now, it can be that a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, has helped you change your view of things and has helped you, see what it is that you truly want. But for some of you Virgos, and that's a part of you Virgos, that this might be the way that it is. For others of you, this fire sign energy has just uprooted everything. You are now having to change, instead of looking at the disappointments, it's looking at what you love. And it's remembering your intuition, right? For all of you Virgos, it's remembering your intuitive self. The Queen of Wands is passion, is creation, right? Is this bounty, this beauty, this fire that radiates from you. And that is a radiant part of your life. That's the fire that you see within you, that guides your light. You need fire sign energy around you. Or you need to, it's not that you need fire sign energy around you, like you need those people around you. You need that passion. You cannot be adrift. You do very, very poorly, Virgo, when you do not have a goal. And so here, and that's when the devil takes over, kind of like the devil's in the details. For you, the devil is in your belief. Do you believe in yourself? Can you move yourself forward? Because here, it's changing your mind and changing your whole entire life. It is seeing what you truly want. And it's turning away from the Three of Cups, from the heartbreak, from the pain, from the disappointment that lay spilt on the ground. And it's turning towards the Two of Cups, which is the Minor Arcana Lover's card. And as you embrace that love, you embrace your passion. You're not going to be having to be center stage about the whole thing. The Queen of Wands is much more comfortable behind the scenes, but it's having that passion shine, having that passion show. And then at your root is the Ten of Cups. You desperately want, and they all live happily ever after. Right? So with the turmoil and with the chaos, it's like, no, that's exactly the opposite. And what you have here is the opposites. So you have the Ten of Cups, you have that loving embrace, you have that passion, you have that joy. And then you have the Nine of Swords, doubts, fears, nightmares, disillusionment. How do I move forward? Where is it that I want to be? You are fighting for your happily ever after. You are fighting for your joy. And mentally, you are knowing that something is off. The way that you are perceiving things, the way that you are looking at things, it's off. Now, it can be what you're pursuing is not going to bring you happiness, right? So for you, Virgo, if you look back, like I remember a time in my life, I was like, okay, listen, I'm going to be super serious about things. Not that I'm not a serious person, and I'm going to kind of do things the way that they're supposed to be. The way that when I was very little, I was like, if I had to do that, I would just wither away. I would be like a flower that wilted. But I was like, that's the path. That's the path to success. And so I determinedly walked that path. I was like, this is it. I was miserable. Miserable. It wasn't until, pretty much divinity talked to me and said, you can't do this. And I'm going to stop you. And hurdle after hurdle after hurdle was put in my way that I was like, oh, okay, I guess I have to change tactics, change course. And that's what you're seeing with you. I'm seeing that so distinctly that it's like, you can't walk that road. There's something that you think, this is what I'm supposed to want. This is what I'm supposed to need. And yet, when you change it, when you look at that light within you and you follow it, you're going to be so much happier. It's going to be like, thank God. Seriously, it's going to be like, yes, this is where I want to be. This is where I need to be. And the nightmares, the fear, the doubt starts to move away. You can also really be doubting, all right? Really be doubting from your past, Virgo, that you deserve a happily ever after, that you deserve a happy life. And this is something that if you know you have it, fight tooth and nail for it. It's not listening to people who truly love you, who truly care for you, and saying, oh, well, that's silly. This person understands me so much better. It is saying that if you know that this is the road to your happiness, if you know it, it's kind of like when you turn away from, or like when I turned away from what was expected. And I said, but this is me. And I found happiness. It's like, that's what you need to do. And it's a profoundly personal message. It's a profoundly powerful message. But how are you ignoring that inner voice? How are you ignoring your soul and yourself? Because this is a digression here. 10 to 9 is a countdown. And here, you do not want to fall into old patterns. Because the 7 of Wands is passion, determination, is dedication to yourself. Right? And it's knowing when to fight and when to fold. When to say, this is not my battle. This is not what I want. This is not what I'm going after. Right? Because the 7 of Wands says, do you fight all the time? Or do you stand up for what you truly believe in and only fight when it's important? Because that's important. Do you only fight when it's important? Do you step back and say, I will let, things go. I can't step on every stone. My great-grandma would always say, if you step on every stone, you never get to the other side. And that's what you're seeing here. If you, kind of confront everything that doesn't resonate with you, you'll never embrace what does. And you'll be exhausted. So the 7 of Wands is kind of like, choose your battles wisely. Actually, it's very much choose your battles wisely. Because at times you face the devil. You face the hurts, the pains, the disappointments. This is a card that tells us about addictions. What are you addicted to? It can be, alcohol, drugs, sex, food, shopping. Okay, there are those. But is it people pleasing? Is it putting everybody else's needs before your own? Is it losing your voice? I'll let everybody else speak for me. Is it, sitting there and saying, oh, they can't be mad at me? I guess that's people pleasing. What are you addicted to? Everything just has to be perfect. I can't have them see me as anything less. That's what you get trapped in. That's what the devil traps us in. It traps us in our fears and our insecurities. And you might feel like, oh, okay, I have to have this battle. It's not a battle. It's simply stating, I will not be held back from the light that resonates from me, that guides me forward, and that leads me to my truth. I will not. And as you say this, hey, you free yourself. Now, with a Capricorn energy, time frame December 22nd to January 19th, you might find that a Capricorn energy, okay, is a person who is your greatest ally, who has you fighting for what you believe in, or it can be your greatest nemesis. Seriously, like just the opposite of everything that you want. And so here, you have to make that call because you have to face your nightmares. You have to face what has held you back and what is holding you back. That's what the 9 of Swords is all about. What are you afraid of? Because you move right into fear. And it's like, why? Why? When you change your mind and you change your life, what are you afraid the outcome will be? And why are you afraid of it? This then moves you to the 7 of Swords. What are you fighting for? What is overwhelming you? How can you move forward? Where is it that you want to be? The repeat of the number 7 talks about truth. You need truth. You need honesty during this time. You will not settle for anything less. You do not want sugar-coated words. You do not want people to sit there and placate you. You want the truth. Be very mindful of somebody who kind of says things that you don't want to hear, but they're saying it just to be mean, not because it's something that needs to be addressed. Be very mindful of somebody trying to manipulate you that way, because that's not cool, and that's going to be something that triggers, okay, things that have happened in your past that you're going to sit there and be like, oh, this is a wound mate. This is a person who perpetuates the wounds that you have within your life. It doesn't have to be romantically at all, but who perpetuates these wounds and makes you feel as if you're not worthy of anything more. Okay? So just be mindful of that coming through very, very strongly during this reading. But as you stand for what you believe in, and as you cut through doubts and fears, there's just a sigh that comes over. It's like wisdom comes, beauty comes. The High Priestess is your truth. Okay? The High Priestess is seeing the truth behind all the illusions. It's having the veil lifted from your eyes and knowing where you stand and what you stand for. And as you embrace this truth, and as you move forward in this truth, you embrace the 2 of Cups. You embrace the Minor Arcana Lover's card, and you embrace love within your life. You drink deeply of it, and you let the light shine within you, guiding you forward and leading you to be so much more than your wildest dreams. Your subconscious message for this time is the Page of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It's being a student of your heart. It's looking at things with new eyes, and it's embracing your emotional self. So often we poo-poo our emotions, or we let our emotions run rampant. We are emotional beings, and we need to know the power of our heart. And that's what you're seeing. That's what you're embracing. And that's how you're moving forward, in the power of your heart and in the study of your emotional self, contemplated by your mental self, and then acted out within the world, planting seeds of what you want. There can also be a child who is a water sign energy who is right at your heart. That can be a very literal interpretation of the cards. Your subconscious chakra message is universal light. Okay, I forgot. It's universal light. And it's let the light of the universe shine. Let it guide you forward. And so here, as you are embracing your universal light, you are embracing the light that guides your universe. This is your Earth Star, not your Earth Star, your Soul Star chakra, located 6 inches above your head. This then leads you to your subconscious spirit animal message, which is the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. It is a lucky time because this is an earth-shaking time. And this is a time where you claim what you want, what you desire, and you will not be held back. This is a time of absolute power. Even though at times you might find yourself quaking in your boots, being, questioning, being afraid, being overwhelmed. So embrace you because you're lucky. And this is your time to shine with that luck. All right, Virgo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe.